What is going on, everybody? Shane Sams here, host of the Flipped Lifestyle podcast, founder of flippedlifestyle.com, and the leader of the Flipped Lifestyle community, where hundreds of family-focused entrepreneurs from around the world start, build, and grow online businesses together. And we are going to talk about one of the biggest blocks, the biggest hangups, the biggest challenges that keep people from really building a business, getting it off the ground, and changing their family's future today. And it's procrastination. Procrastination, putting things off over and over again until you don't get the things that you want because you never actually do them. It's going to hold you back, and I'm going to help you beat it today in 3 simple steps. So let's get after it. Welcome to the Flipped Lifestyle podcast, where life always comes before work. We're your hosts, Shane and Jocelyn Sams. We're a real family that figured out how to make our entire living online. And now we help other families do the same. Are you ready to flip your life? All right, let's get started. All right, now I have been a person who has always been a quick start. I've been out there and I can take action on any idea as fast as possible, right? But the problem is when I've got something on the calendar, I've got something on the schedule, and I've gotten myself into something, sometimes the follow through is not so good right after we get the ball rolling. And I will put things off till the last minute. Now, I used to be a high school football coach, and football coaching takes so much preparation. You've got to watch so much game film, and you've got to study it precisely, and you have to take spreadsheets and charts and all this graphing, and you've got to really do your homework if you're going to be able to call effective plays and put your kids in the right place at the right time to have a chance to go out there and succeed, let alone if they're actually those kids. Sometimes those 15-year-old kids, they don't execute your game plan, but you still have to call the play correctly to give them a chance to even make things happen. And I remember one week we were playing a team, and I knew that we had a bunch of film on them, but I just had so much going on with kids and home and work and school and tests and grade papers and all these other things. And I procrastinated. I was like, yeah, I'll watch the film tomorrow. And it was Saturday, and I didn't do it. I said, I'm going to take the day off. And then Sunday, I want to do it today, but no, I got church and I got other things, and I got to put this off. And then Monday came around, and something came up that I wasn't expecting. And I was like, put it off till tomorrow. And I looked up on Thursday night, and I hadn't watched a lick of film. I hadn't seen any of it. And I had put it off until the last minute, and it was too late. And I had a shoddy game plan, and it just didn't work out. And we got absolutely destroyed. And if I had just gotten my work out of the way the Saturday before, I'd have been prepared. I'd have been moving forward. We'd have been taking action. We'd have had a chance to win. That team wasn't better than us. They weren't. We were physically better than them. And the game plan just didn't pan out because I procrastinated and put it off. And I found out over the years that the more I procrastinate, the less money I make. The more I procrastinate, the less success I achieve. And procrastination is that one thing in our life that can creep in unexpectedly. And if we don't address it, it's going to really impact our happiness and the success of our online business and everything else in our life. So I'm going to give you 3 simple steps that I have discovered over the years that not only beat procrastination, they keep me from getting into that procrastination mindset. When procrastination creeps in, because none of us are perfect, we're all a work in progress. The work is never done. You don't get to finish until they put you in the ground. You got to keep moving forward and keep making progress and keep getting better every single day. But these 3 simple steps can help you almost get rid of procrastination in your life so that you can get things done and you can take action and you can move forward on your dreams. All right. Step number 1 to eliminating procrastination is to have step-by-step frameworks for almost everything you do. You know, part of the dread that causes procrastination is just not knowing what to do next. You're not quite sure. You don't really have a plan. And when you do that, it's so much easier to make the choice of not putting in the effort and putting things off, right? So if you have step-by-step frameworks, it makes it easier. You know, every time I sit down to do a podcast, I've created a framework. I've created a checklist. I just get in and put my brain on autopilot. There's no reason to put off the podcast. There's no reason to cancel the podcast because I don't know how it's going to flow. I have a framework for that. Every time I sit down to make a sales page, I have a 21-point checklist, and I just follow the list and I plug and play and fill in the blanks. What are we selling? What's the price? What do we do? And I don't have to put off making that next sales page because I got a framework. It's right there. Why would I not do it? It just tells me how to do it. Heck, I've even got people on my team now that can follow the framework, and they can build the sales funnel too, right? If you've got great step-by-step plans, great step-by-step frameworks, it's going to offload a lot of the stress and fear and dread that cause that procrastination. Now, when you're first starting out in online business or anything that you're doing in life, you may not be confident in your frameworks. You not know how to build the frameworks, but that's why you go out and you find people that have been there and done that over and over again, and you adopt their frameworks. Now, then you just modify them to make them fit your needs. That's why we created the Flipped Lifestyle Blueprint. It's basically 50 courses, and it's all of our frameworks of how we do things. How do we choose an idea? Like this. How do we pick the idea and go forward with it? Like this. How do we turn our idea into a product? Like this. How do we take our product to market and get it out there? Like this. How do we build an email list? How do we create a sales funnel? All of our frameworks we completely give away inside of the Flipped Lifestyle Blueprint so that you don't have to start from scratch. You don't have to figure it out on your own. But you've got to have frameworks like this. If you're putting off starting your online business, or maybe you've started your online business, but you're putting off building that next funnel, running that next promotion, writing that next email, and actually working on your online business, you're procrastinating because you don't have frameworks. You don't have plans. And remember, if you need those, you can log in to the Flipped Lifestyle community, and you can find all the frameworks for everything you need to start, build, and grow your membership. All right, step number 2, don't do it alone. You solopreneurs, I love you underlining your solo and your solopreneur. I don't want to be a solopreneur. I want to be a memberpreneur. I want to be a grouppreneur. I want to be surrounded by amazing people who have the same values, are like-minded, and pursuing the same goals and trying to change their family's future so that I can get the inspiration and accountability I need to avoid procrastination. If you're just hustling at 3 a.m. and you have nowhere to turn, you don't have a Facebook group to go in and hang out with people that are also building their business. You don't have a forum where you can go ask questions and get help building your online business, or you don't have a mastermind where you're surrounded by people and you can talk to them and you can hang out with folks who are trying to accomplish the same things, and you're stuck in an area where nobody understands what you're doing. If you're just trying to go at it alone, there's a big chance you're going to fail. And we don't want you to fail. And one of the best ways, one of the biggest indicators of failure is procrastination, because you feel so overwhelmed by yourself that you just put it off and you just don't do it. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll feel better tomorrow. No, you won't, because you're trying to do it all alone. You need to get people around you that get it, that get you, that understand your dream, and not only want to encourage you to do it, but want to help you do it. You want to join a group, a community of like-minded people who are trying to pursue the same goals so that you can see you're not alone. There are other people do it. So you can see them succeed. And when you see someone else's success, it inspires you to stop procrastinating and get off your butt and go do the thing, right? Because until you do the thing, nothing is going to happen. You can't try this. You've got to do this. You've got to do it consistently. You've got to do it prolifically. You've got to do it relentlessly. And that is almost impossible to do all by yourself. If you're trying to go it alone, you're probably going to fall into the procrastination trap. So if you are a member of the Flipped Lifestyle community and you haven't logged in a while, go log in. Check the forums. Go ask a question when you get stuck. Our team is there to help you. Other members will help you. I'm there to help you. Jocelyn's there to help you. We're all in there together so that we can help each other move forward. Get in the Facebook group, the Flipped Lifestyle Community Facebook group, so you can surround yourself by other family-focused entrepreneurs trying to change their family's future. You can see that other people are doing this. You can celebrate those successes that we post. You can hang out at our watch parties and our Q&As and actually be around people and get that energy and go forward. But if you're trying to do it alone, you're probably going to procrastinate. So you need to get other people around you to help you move forward. And finally, number 3, Find a mentor who will tell you the truth. Now, I know there's a lot of encouragers out there, and everything you do is okay, and your truth is your truth is your truth. And, it's your truth that you need to put this off until tomorrow. No, it's not. That's a lie. You're never supposed to procrastinate. Sometimes you will, but you're not supposed to. Don't procrastinate. You need to find a mentor who will tell you the truth, tell you how it is, tell everybody how it is, and help you when you're procrastinating and say, hey, you need to go forward. You're putting this off, and we'll be honest with you and tell you exactly what you need to do next. That's how I coach. That's how Jocelyn coaches. That's how our team coaches in the forums and in the Facebook group. We want to be honest. We want to be truthful. We want to be helpful. And when we see somebody procrastinating, I'll see the same post from the same person 4 weeks in a row, right? I'm going to do this week. I didn't do it last week. I'm going to do it this week. I didn't do it last week. I'm going to go in. I'm going to tell you, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're putting it off. I'm going to hold you accountable, right? Hold you accountable so that you actually take the actions to make your business possible and profitable in the future. Those are the 3 best things that I have ever encountered to avoid procrastination. Have step-by-step frameworks that work, that are created by someone that knows what they're doing. And if you know what you're doing, create your own frameworks. But you need to autopilot a lot of the functions and a lot of the things that you do and have those airplane checklists. Just like a pilot gets on the plane and they look through the checklist every time. They never miss that step because they don't want to miss anything. But that framework is going to take all that pressure and stress off you to figure it out new every time. And that's going to help you not procrastinate. You need to surround yourself with like-minded people. You just do. Stop doing it alone. You're probably procrastinating because you're trying to do it alone. And then follow people and find mentors who will tell you the truth, who will hold you accountable with respect and with love and with a desire to see you succeed and see you accomplish the goals that you've set out so that your family can have a better future. So for all members of the Flip Lifestyle community who are listening to this training today, I want to see you in the Flip Lifestyle Blueprint, downloading frameworks and watching our courses. I want to see you in the Facebook group and in the forum, surrounding yourself with like-minded people. You're the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most. Well, we have hundreds of people that you would definitely need, that you definitely want to hang out with so they can increase your average inside the Flip Lifestyle community. And find a mentor that will tell you the truth. That's what Jocelyn and I will do. We will always be honest with you. We will always truthfully tell you how it is and help you actually take the steps you need to take, not only to avoid procrastination, but to flip your life and change your family's future. That's all the time that I have today for today's training. Thank you so much for listening. Don't just listen. Take what you learned today, go out, take action, and do whatever it takes to flip your life. I will see you next time.